Okay, well, it's August 3rd, 2019. I know that probably doesn't matter when this blog is posted. It's not going to make any sense. But anyhow, this is another project update from Maker's Acres. We have run into a little snag, which I think I probably said on previous videos, which we had the neighbor go into plan check with their plans and found out that they couldn't build because they didn't have proper frontage. And after exploring this further, we found that we needed to certify the street that serves our properties, even though that they've been serving our properties since the 1940s, we think. They never were certified correctly with the city. We're having to go through that process, and unfortunately, if it was done before 2003, it would have been a way better process, way easier. But I guess that's why we have this gym, is because nobody did this properly, so that's what we're going to have to suffer through, and unfortunately, it's just time and money at this point. You know, for wanting to have the building, at least the frame up by the end of the year, it's looking like it's not going to be possible now, which is a total bummer. So it's a lot of hurry up and wait. Quick update. It's kind of exciting. We have a little bit of news, and it's kind of good in that, I guess it's kind of good. We have found a property that is just a few hundred feet from our property that's coming up for rent. They're in the process of renovating it. They say it should be ready in about 30 to 45 days. And so I think we're going to take the opportunity to move over here. It's good and bad in that it's way closer to the property. I mean, I can see the property looking over there, which is great, and it'll allow us to keep an eye on things, especially as we start to move forward with construction. I think we're pretty lucky in that regard. The downside is it's about half the square footage that we have now. So we have to figure out what to do with our stuff. There's also, there's no garage. There's currently no chargers infrastructure. So it's exciting. It's also going to be stressful, but I think it's going to be worth it. To be this close to the project site. Not a lot of people get the chance to be on site for their projects, especially here in California where you're not allowed to live on your project site. It's good news. We just came over here to do some measurements so we can kind of try to plan ahead and see how everything's going to fit together. So we're going to fit things inside of here, see what stuff we're going to have to get rid of or move into storage or something like that. All around good. This is just like day 2 of telling them that we would take this place, so we still have to iron out the details. There's a lot of square footage as far as lot that we have, so I can bring all of my tractor attachments, all that stuff can live here, and I can just drive it over to the property when I need to and be able to bring it back here, which is fantastic. I think this will be a really good temporary solve for us, and temporary I mean 1 to 2 years, hopefully not that long. They've agreed to let us have our kitty cats, which is good. And the other thing that's good is there's a couple plateaus of land that they've already said we could have goats on. So we could potentially take goats in about 6 or 7 months. That's very exciting. I think Colleen's probably happy about that. Yay? Okay, good. There's plenty of spots to run our trees. We could potentially, and we'll see how logistically challenging that is, we could potentially start planting some of our property. We would just have to water them. We'd have to have a little go-kart with water.
They seem like really nice people.
They seem really great. And then you can just pan over and show the house in progress. I'm hungry. Let's go eat.